Hey, what's happening? Get one SirJames coming at you guys with another video, and in today's video we're here to go over something that was posted in an article back on June 10th of this year, and someone brought this to my attention from one of my viewers, which I do appreciate you once again. And I also did reach out to Disney to get some clarification on some answers, but unfortunately it's been a couple of days. Disney has yet to respond to me in either social media or email, so I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But anyways, the article basically goes over that Disney has released guidelines on proper attire within Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at the Disneyland parks. The article starts off by stating that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge has been open for over a week now, and it has some confusion regarding proper attire within the land, given that you have been repeatedly stated that while robes and such are sold within the land, they are not permitted to be worn by travelers over the age of 14. To clarify, they just released the following images to help travelers decipher what can and cannot be worn within the land. While costumes may not be worn by guests 14 years of age or older, appropriate bounding, dressing, and outfits inspired by Star Wars is permitted. The following guidelines will help you arrive in Batuu in style, and of course proper footwear must be worn. Now, when I went back on June 8th, I was Disney bounding, so I was wearing a Poe Dameron inspired outfit with the shirt, with a legit jacket and everything. And of course, many guests, including cast members, loved especially the jacket for sure. But everyone was thrilled with that, just so I was able to immerse myself into the land a little bit more. And of course, had a great time. It's just, of course, the sun came out, and that's when it kind of ate me up in that leather jacket. But here, we have 4 sample images. All these have a green light, meaning that these are all acceptable to wear in the land. Now, I don't know if it's specifically just in the land itself or throughout the park. Again, there's no additional information on this. I'm assuming you can wear it throughout the park, but it just clarifies that up here it's within Galaxy's Edge. So again, I don't know 100% on this. So we could see, starting on the far left-hand side first, we see, at quick glance, you would assume that it's actually Rey from the Star Wars films. But we have a female here that pretty much looks really close to the character, but she's Disney bounding, recreating the scene at the end of Episode 7 and the beginning of Episode 8, where she's handing Luke his lightsaber. But again, by Disney standards, that is a-okay. But I could see how people could easily confuse her as a cast member. Again, first glance, that's what I thought. Second one is pretty straightforward. Obviously, we have people here wearing Star Wars themed clothing. We have a mother here in a BB-8 inspired dress, and a daughter here with Disney characters who are dressed as Star Wars characters. So again, Minnie Mouse as Leia, Mickey as a Jedi, Goofy as Darth Vader. You know, typical stuff like that. We've seen these characters walk around the park as. Of course, you're not going to see these characters walking around in Galaxy's Edge, keep in mind, but for the Star Wars celebrations, of course. But again, basic stuff here, perfectly fine. The one that has my main interest is right here, the third box. Now, the third box, we have 2 people here, and they are wearing outfits that can be found in the Outfitters, which is in the marketplace of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Starting off with the female here, she is actually wearing the vest you can buy there along with the belt. So by Disney, this is okay to wear. I mean, there's only a few items there anyways for each of the different things. Now, for the gentleman here, we can see that he is wearing the Jedi Tunic, and he's also got the belts. And he just happens to have brown pants, regular shoes, and of course, that's pretty much about it. So according to Disney, this is a-okay as well. So meaning that for the most part, if you want to dress as a Jedi, and of course a Sith, it's looking like we have that opportunity. Because again, by Disney standards, this is a go. The only thing that you cannot wear is the robe, which is also fine to me. But the fact that we could basically dress as a Jedi, you just can't have the Jedi boots, because one, they don't sell the boots there, keep in mind. So if you do happen to own a pair of Jedi boots or Sith boots, don't wear them. But again, you can get pretty close to looking at like pulling off a character. So again, I don't know if you have to keep these parts separate. Can you put them in together? Did he just quickly put this on? I don't really know, but the point is, he's wearing it, he's rocking it, he's having a blast, and that's what I look forward to. And of course, last but not least is the gentleman here on the far right hand side, which of course he is wearing clothing inspired by the citizens of Batuu, And honestly, I kind of want to do that as well, you know, just to kind of have different options every time I go. So down here, some more information on this, and this is the only additional information, is that bounding pieces together of traditional clothing items that is worn together to serve as a recognizable tribute to Star Wars characters, perfectly fine, and Batu attire, wearing outfits inspired by the villagers of Batu, mutatones, vests, layers, etc. Again, all these are A-OK. Now, of course, we get to the obvious negatives. So the first one here, obviously 3 images right off the bat. We have the person on the far left-hand side as a red guard, and then of course over here we have a Chewbacca fully costumed character and someone in a pretty sweet X-Wing suit. I'm digging the helmet, so whoever makes that helmet, I'm kind of curious. But the point is, all these are negatives, and for her, what's the big negative here? It's not her hair, it's not her glasses, it will be the robe. The robe is a big no-no. In fact, when you're in the Outfitters, they actually have a sign right above the robes clarifying that you cannot wear it. I mean, you could take it out for like a photo op, for sure, but to wear it around the park, the answer is no. So down here it says all robe or military style attire, where then we have the masks, face paint, elaborate headwear, blasters, or holsters. Lightsabers are allowed, so if you want to bring back your lightsaber or bring in the legacy ones and have it on your Jedi or Sith belt, this is fully allowed, thankfully, because I'm going to be bringing my lightsaber back, of course. So are hard items such as body armor, helmets, or knee pads. I mean, I don't know who'd be wearing body armor at Disneyland, to be quite honest. Of course, full character suits and so forth. And last but not least is please note that some of the items sold inside Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, like robes, cannot be worn inside the land. So obviously the stuff that are sold inside the land that I know will be a big no would be the, they do sell an X-Wing suit. This is not the one that they have in the park because the quality is a lot different. This one looks a little bit more higher end. Is that I know for the X-Wing suit, that would be a no. Any of the robes, Jedi, Sith, and Emperor Palpatine is clearly going to be a no. The other ones that I could see as a no, well, this one is a maybe. They have an officer jacket. And then the other one, I'm assuming is probably a no, but again, they don't clarify here, would be the over in the Doc Ondars. They also have an Imperial jumpsuit you can buy. So I'm assuming that's probably going to be a big no because I'll probably see that as a fully costume character, even though it's not really complete, but pretty close. Again, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I mean, I'm happy the fact that I will be allowed to go in wearing almost a full Jedi outfit inside the park is pretty cool in my opinion. But again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. And until then, I'll see you guys on the next video. And don't forget, for those of you who are waiting for more reviews for items found inside Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, my next trip will be at the end of the month is when I'll be going, because I get paid on the 22nd, which is next Saturday. And the reservation period doesn't end until Sunday, which is the 23rd, so which means that upcoming weekend, somewhere on the 29th or 30th, is when I'll be making my next trip. I'll be filming, taking photos, and picking up some more merchandise to bring back to review here on the channel. But until then, I am SirJames, and I'll see you guys on the next video.